Take back your certain set of skills, Mr. Liam Neeson. Recheck your book, Mr. John Wick, because there's a new vigilante in town, and he has a pickaxe and a dog, and he loves gold! Good evening, it's Adam here again with another quick instant movie review for you. So tonight I caught the new Finnish film called Sisu. This is from director Jamali Hilander, and it tells the story of a prospector in 1944 on the plains of Lapland in Finland. This bloke's name is Korpi. As I said, he's a gold prospector, and he just happens to come across a whole strip of gold, which is extremely exciting. So he chips it out, puts it on his saddlebag, grabs his horse, grabs his beautiful little terrier, and goes for a bit of a trip. All is going okay until he comes across a swag of kill squads of Nazis. Yes, this is in 1944 when the Nazis are coming from the top down the bottom, been told to scorch the land along the way and make their way to Norway and get the hell out of Dodge before the Russians come through. And unfortunately, Korpi gets in the way of that a little bit, and the Germans get in the way of his day, and both of them, especially the Nazis, are going to have a very terrible day because they've picked the wrong prospector. Oogie boogie. As I mentioned, this is from director Jamali Hilander. One of his previous films was Big Game with Samuel L. Jackson. He was due to go and start filming a science fiction comedy film, I think in Canada after that, but COVID got in the way of that, so he had to think about making something else instead. And this was the result. This was shot for about $6 million back in 2021. And it has our main protagonist, Jorma Tommila, a 64-year-old gentleman who is absolutely kick-ass. So he just brings his all to this film and really puts himself through some pretty serious stuff. He gets everything thrown at him, this character, and it is just one of those films that is absolutely fantastic to watch. This particular actor comes from a theatre background called God's Theatre, where they are very famous for throwing feces at the audience, full frontal nudity, and also getting some fire extinguishers involved. Well, pretty much everything like that is almost comes on the screen tonight, but this is 90 minutes of ultra fun violence with Nazis getting picked off in very, very enjoyable ways. So if your idea of a fun night out is to watch a little bit of pulpy fiction-y sort of stuff set in 1944 at the end of the wars, and you enjoy seeing Nazis getting picked off by an old bloke, this is the film for you. It is called Sisu, which is roughly translated to mean white-knuckle determination, no holds barred, will not stop at anything to get something done. That's a rough translation. Anyway, I would give Sisu a 7.5 out of 10. I had a really fun night tonight in the cinema. It's a great one to go and see with your friends, with a couple of brewskis, maybe before, but definitely afterwards, so you can talk about this film for a while. Anyway, Sisu. I'm off to go and find myself a pickaxe, a terrier, and maybe sit down and watch Austin Powers Goldmember, because I love gold. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone.